sending an animal from point A to point B within 24 hours. Interested? Good. Stay tuned. Let's get into today's video. It's Gavin from Balls to You, and if you're new to the channel, if you wouldn't mind giving me a subscription, that'd be absolutely awesome. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell, because trust me, there's going to be some awesome videos coming out very soon. And again, if you're enjoying the content, give me a thumbs up. At least I know what content you guys are enjoying. Today's video is all about how I pack my animals ready to be transported via a company called Walkers. They deliver within a 24-hour window, which is amazing. It's awesome. How does it work? Well, within the UK, we're quite lucky. We have a dedicated reptile couriers. The difference between Walkers and the dedicated reptile couriers is that the dedicated reptile couriers have a van. It's all temperature controlled, the van is, and it operates once a month, or predominantly most companies operate once a month, and they normally pick up your animal and deliver it within a 4-day period. Now, that's all well and good and that's fine. However, if you're like me and you buy a snake and you want it sooner than within a month, then Walkers may be the option for you. And if you're a breeder out there and you're looking to get animals out to your customers within a decent time frame, then again, Walkers may be something you guys need to consider. How do Walkers operate? Who are Walkers? So Walkers, again, if you look on the website, they are a transportation company. 2 days out of the week, they dedicate all their staff, all their team to transporting animals, live animals, okay? Let's get that fact. Not frozen, live animals. They transport everything from pigeons, birds of prey, stuff like owls, expensive exotic birds, tortoises, reptiles, and other species of animals that they do transport, which is, for me, absolutely awesome. There's a couple of misconceptions. Their van is not temperature controlled, so in other words, it's not controlled for your reptile. Because they obviously transport multiple species of animals, they need to keep temperatures at a very even temperature. So we have to take a few precautions ourselves as breeders, or when we're sending the animals out, which I'll show you, and it's pretty straightforward. Now, the other thing is, what you may not know is Walkers do have what's called a warm room. So when your animal gets picked up by the driver, it gets back to the depot, it's then placed within a warm room. Obviously, I would write on their reptile on your box, but again, I'll go into that and I'll explain that in the next part. That's basically how it works. I've had a snake picked up and delivered to me within 6 hours, which was amazing. And most of my animals get delivered with under 24 hours, sometimes as little as 18 to 20 hours, which again is amazing, because let's face it, you know, it's going from point A and that's delivered in Scotland. So it's absolutely a fantastic service, and it's something that you guys out there, if you are breeders, you know, and you are selling your animals, it's something I would consider. So the rough cost is around about £50 to £55 per animal, which again, I don't think is too bad. 24 hours. There's a few bits and pieces that we have to do, which I'm going to get into next. Again, packing up your animals, making sure they're all safe, and you know, they've all got the correct temperature. Now, the one thing I will say to you guys, do your research first. Walkers may not be the company for you. You may want to use a dedicated reptile company, which is fine. It's entirely up to you. This is who I use, because I've had tons and tons of messages asking me how I do it and who's the company. So I thought I'll go into a bit more depth and tell you guys exactly what I know. Everything that I mention, whether it be the packaging, Walkers, anything that I may mention today, will be in the description box below. Go and click on that description box and you'll see the link for Walkers, you'll see the link for the packaging, etc. Enough for me talking. Let's get into how I pack my animals ready to go out with Walkers. So, okay, let's look at the packaging. So the packaging I use comes direct from Starlight Packaging or Packing. I'll leave there a link to their webpage in the description box below, guys. So what we have here, we have a polyurethane box okay, with a cardboard sleeve. And the cardboard sleeve, to me, I've used the poly boxes. The poly boxes work fine, but I find the cardboard sleeves add an extra layer of protection and insulation. So I would advise you get them with the cardboard sleeves. Now this is the 10-litre tub, and this is ideal for a couple of hatchlings and a sub-adult, probably up to about 1200, 1300 grams adult. It's fine for this. You can get a big one, but remember, the bigger the space, you're going to have to pack it out a bit more. So if you're shipping hatchlings, this one is perfect. Like I said, you can probably ship up to 2, possibly 3 in this. The most I've ever done is 2. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. So obviously I've pre-made the box up with balls to you tape. You can't get that anywhere else but with me. So we're going to put air holes in. So I like to put one either end. Again, depends on the temperature outside, depends on how many you're going to put in. Obviously, the cooler it is, the less you put in. So it's kind of warm here in the UK. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 4 air holes in. Like so. Get rid of all the mess. The first thing I'm going to do is sort out the heat pack. I use Uniheat heat packs, and this comes from Heat Packs UK. Dan over there, great guy, sorted me out, and I'm going to explain a few things now. I initially ordered the 40-hour heat packs, and unfortunately there is and was a problem with them. I phoned up Dan. Dan basically said, not a problem, Gav, we'll sort out the 72. The 72 heat packs use a slightly different material, and these are perfect. There was an issue I had. I sent an animal out. I was advised to use 2 heat packs instead of 1. These were the 40-hour ones. I used 2, and unfortunately the snake didn't make it. Okay, and this is one thing, guys, I need you to know. We all make mistakes. All the best breeders, even the top breeders in the world, make mistakes, but it's learning from them. Okay, so a couple of things I want to stress to you guys. It's better that a snake turns up slightly cooler than overheated. Okay, the snakes can pull back from being too cold. All you do, if it's too cold, you let it gradually warm up in your room temperature, and then obviously you put it into your rack system. But again, a snake is better to be too cold than too warm, guys. So please learn from my mistake. You know, it wasn't the reptile courier's fault. It wasn't my fault directly. It wasn't the heat pack's fault. It was one of them, but I'm going to take responsibility. I've sorted out the customer. He's happy. I want to stress, mistakes happen, guys, and this is where I've been using this system for probably the best part of 6 months now, probably a bit longer, and it was just a heat pack malfunction. I'm going to show you guys my new revised method, okay, and I want to share this with you. So this is why we're going over it. If you are looking for heat packs, get over to Dan over at Heat Pack UK. Again, I'll leave his information in the description box, but I'm going to show you guys, and please read the instructions. It's vital. Not all heat packs are the same, okay, so read the instructions. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to open it up, and the red line is probably the best way to have it facing up. Okay, you don't really need to shake it. You can give it a little shake if you want, but you don't need to. So we're not going to put that in there on its own. I'm just putting that in there for now. We get ourselves some paper, okay, and we're going to take the heat pack, okay, and we're going to tape it up basically, or wrap it up, should I say. So you don't have to be an amazing wrapper for this. So at this point in the video, my microphone decided to switch off. So this is voiceover Gav from Balls to You taking over this video. So as you can see, we are actually loosely wrapping the heat pack, okay, and the heat pack will work a lot better, believe it or not, when it's wrapped and done this way. Again, guys, remember to read the instructions on the back of the actual heat pack itself. So what we're going to do, we've put our air holes in, we're going to put the heat pack one end of the box. So we've got a warm end and we've got a cool end. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to take our screwed up pieces of paper and we're going to create a base. And this is important to pack up the area and take up as much area as possible, just simply because of the allowing the air and the heat to sort of stay in that one area. Okay, and we don't want the heat to escape too much. So we're going to create a base like so, and then what we're going to do, we're going to take our snake bag. You can get these from Snake Bags UK. These are custom made snake bags. You won't get them like mine because mine's are one-off. But the tie wraps are fantastic. They actually secure the snake in the bag really, really well. In fact, they are better than the drawstring bags. So the snake will go in the middle like so. So it has an opportunity to thermoregulate. It can get on the cool end, it can get on the warm end. If you've got two snakes going out in this size box, I would recommend the heat pack going in the middle, and then you put one snake one end, one snake the other again, so it has a cool area and an area where it can get away. What you do see occasionally, if you're watching something like this that's been made over in America, they will actually tape the lid and they will tape the heat pack to the top of the lid. Now, this looks fantastic in theory, but heat rises, so all the heat will be at the top. And what will happen is when the lid goes on, the heat pack will sweat and it will fall off and land on top of the snake. So obviously you don't want that. It's better that a snake turns up too cool than cooked, basically. So you want to be able so that the heat pack is at the bottom and again heat rises. So then what I do, I take some pieces of paper and I'll fold it up like so, and then put it on top of the snake, and then I'll put the paperwork on top. The lid then goes on, and then we can fold up the cardboard sleeve on top, tape it up, and it's good to go. I've sent animals out this way now, and it's working 100% better than what it was before. Before it worked, I had one issue. Like I said, that was probably down to the heat pack malfunction, but I take responsibility for that. So anyway, that's how I do it. This is what works for me. And again, if you guys are interested in doing it this way, then, you know, by all means, do your own methods. You know, do this yourself, practice this yourself to get it right for yourself. But this is how I do it. So there you have it, guys. That's how I ship my snakes using walkers 24 hours. The feedback that I got from the customers was that they turned up all okay, no problems. But the one thing I do want to stress, guys, that using walkers isn't for everyone. There are some fantastic reptile couriers here in the UK, which if you're not comfortable with using walkers, then obviously go over and check those out, the other reptile couriers, and see if they can help you and cater for your needs. However, for me, I find walkers is perfect for what I do and what I need, and you know, if someone buys a snake from me, they can literally get it the next week. So with that being said, guys, thanks for all your support, thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope it's give you a bit of information and some consideration on, you know, how to ship your animals and what to do. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask or get in contact with me. But for now, guys, I want to leave that with you. Hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your support. Again, love and respect you all. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it.